This is Ashley of Shep Publishing, and in this video, I'm going to show you one of the most fun parts of being a self-published author, and that is checking your stats, your royalties, getting paid. So this version is to show you on Amazon KDP, and so you're going to log into your KDP account, and depending upon when you are watching this video, it could look different. They are making some updates. I'll show you both versions. So on the first page, you'll have your books that are available, and then you're going to click on reports. Okay, so here on this first page, you have the default of the last 30 days. And so you'll see April to May in this case, because that's when I'm recording this. And this is printed ebooks and also, so paperback, hardcovers, and ebooks. So you'll see the different color coding that is there. And then underneath, if you have books that are on Kindle, they will show you how many pages have been read of your books. And you do actually get paid for pages read. So here you can kind of adjust it to your liking. And so I did the 90-day option. And so it just adjusted there. And then you can see each of the countries that your books are being sold in. So the United States, United Kingdom, Denmark, France, Spain, Italy, Netherlands, Japan, India, Canada. This one I think is Great Britain. And I think it's separate from the United Kingdom, but I might be wrong on that. Mexico, and then Australia. And then as you look across the top, you can also toggle to different options. So if you have pen names or other names, for example, one of my books is under my food business, the other one's under my name, you could toggle and it'll show you which books were sold for each one. You can also adjust your format. So if you just want to see your ebooks, your paperbacks, things of that sort, then you can see those stats just individually as well. And then same thing if you wanted to adjust your different titles. Then you'll also be able to see historically, these are borrows. And so if you kind of just toggle here, if yours is available on Kindle, you'll be able to see who has borrowed your book. And this one you can adjust with less options. And so life to date, that's the full lifetime of your books, last year, 12 months, and then year to date. So that would be January to December. Whereas this one would just be the last 12 months that have occurred. And so same thing, you have those options to toggle as well. And then month to date. So if you're somebody that likes to keep track of how many books you're selling per month, then you can use this one. However, it only shows you the current month and the previous month. And then same thing, you have the option to toggle paperback and hardcover if you have hardcovers. So the next screen is payments. And this one shows you how you're getting paid per marketplace, basically per country. And so what will end up happening is you will get it in the currency of that country, and it'll do the breakdown for you if you click this little plus sign of your print books and your Kindle books. Like I said, you get paid for page turns. And so you'll be able to see that there. And then each of these are going to show up as different transactions in your bank account, and they'll be automatically deposited towards the end of the month, usually on the 27th. Pre-orders that you only need if you have those set up, and then promotions if you're doing ads, and then prior month's royalties, same concept. It just does the breakdown for each of your previous months. So if you're like, oh, I wanted to see how much did I make in January or whatever the case may be, then you can see it that way. And then same thing if you're doing paid ads, that would be there. So if you're using the new version of this, you would just click at the top. And it looks a little different. It does some of the same features, but they are making some updates. So this is in beta, so it might not actually be on your account just yet, but this is kind of the overall look. So it'll give you how I haven't gotten any sales today. So it'll show you, oh, and that's an important point. So the way that your sales are determined is when the book is shipped. So someone could have actually bought the book today, but today is Saturday, so it might not have shipped. And that could be because it hasn't been sent from the printer. So something to keep in mind. So if you're like, hey, I don't have any sales yet, I know people have purchased, give it a couple days, and that could be it. Okay, so on the left, you have your toggles. So orders, so same kind of thing. You can adjust it here to the different time frames, authors. All of this is pretty consistent with the other feature. It just gives you different ways you can look at it. So if you're somebody who likes line graphs over bar graphs, then you'll be able to see it that way. And then it has more visuals in that sense. where it has the flags of the countries. So that's kind of one of the major differences. And then this is the same. So this is those Kindle pages, just showing you how many pages were read and from what book. Same way to toggle that. And then month to date is the same. And you can toggle between the ebook and the paperback versions, just like before. And then promotions and pre-orders, those are the same things as well. The royalties estimator, this one is a little bit different. And they have an asterisk here because this is an estimation of what your royalties would be from that time frame that you've picked. And so it's not something that's finalized, but it ends up being pretty accurately, pretty close to what the amount is. And then it gives you a breakdown of your ebook royalties. So you'll know how much are you getting for those pages that are being read in the country, like we said before. And then also the print royalties, and they'll add them up together. So you can, that's how they estimate it. Yeah, and then this one, they do have a feature where you can take a survey and give feedback on the new beta version. And that one is not on the original one. So that's kind of a new feature that they like to add in, and it makes it so that they can get different feedback for what they should include in this updated version. So that is it. This has been Ashley of Shep Publishing, and let me know in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube, if you have any questions or if this was helpful.